Hi everyone. I can't believe I made it. Guys, I wish you can see me. We have to get a behind the scenes camera up here somewhere so you can see what I do 10 minutes before I go live. You are not going to believe it. You won't believe it. But they're all fed. All the animals are fed. I prepared all the food. I started the ducks on a new type of food, and if they are going to eat it, and it looks like they do, it's going to save me a lot of money, because I've been feeding them that cat food and they doubled the price on it in the last 2 years. So I'm cutting down on it. You have to do it. You have to go through all that you do every day and just try and get it more sufficient. And one thing I couldn't do, I could not get to it yet. I was just too busy. Is the big tamale, guys. The big tamale is in safe mode at the moment. It is stuck there because I've got my legs, my stabilizing legs up to stabilize it, because this morning all of a sudden there was a huge wind. Look at the peacocks. Even the little ones, the mom's showing them where to go. Pokey sitting there with them, looking at the dogs. Yeah, don't go where the dogs are. And there's the other ones. There they are. That roof is busy deteriorating. I want to save that grass for that thatch over there, and then I want to put the synthetic lawn that I have everywhere on that roof. I want to try it out. I think it's going to work great. So that is a plan I have that I need to do right after I cleaned the pool. Yeah, that is a dirty pool. That's still the water from the hail and all those leaves. I don't want to know what. No, I can see the second step from here. No, it's not that bad. It can still go a day. But yeah, when you've got a zoo house and the rug is ripped from under you and you want to keep the zoo house, you have got that responsibility to work. I'm Michael and everyone. Hi, but Kadir Ali, Frank, Michelle Morningstar, Jency Lion. I haven't seen you here many times. Jinx. Mr. Bilzabad for the cream fund. Bilzabad, and I don't have cream for today. And Mutkadir Ali as well. Now we're going to have cream for the next one. But guys, I am cutting down so much on everything. You know, if I walk into a place now and because they do it, they run a few specials, they advertise it, and then they get you there. And then when you walk into the place, everything is double in price, except those 3 items which you don't want. And today I actually took a drive. I went to the mall, to my usual place where I buy the cat food. I checked the price out. I said, no, sorry guys, you have gone up again. Got into the car, started phoning. Drove out to Benoni, down Great North Road. There's a few places that I stopped, and I stopped at the right place. And I got food for the cats at a discounted price. You see, you don't need to. It's just convenience. And then I got duck food. I've never heard of anyone that sells actual duck food. And I said, show me. And they showed me, and I thought, wow, this is going to be great. And when they showed me the price, I was like, are you sure? And yeah, so you have to do that. You constantly have to do that, especially in times when it's like now. When everything was going great. Secret! Oh, thank you. I'm back for cat food. And I'll tell you, these cats. Oh, look at uh, Boksterkie there without the tail. Look at him lying down there. His two little legs to the side. Yeah, that's what he looks like when he's full of food, guys. That's what he looks like then. And there's Nielsie way over there. There goes Dainty. He's quickly taking on Diego, showing Diego who is the boss in the house when there's no tigers in the house. He's a quick little dog. Here comes Diego. Look at the difference, guys. Look how he walks. And then how Dainty, how can I say, transport. It's a totally different way. Yeah, there he goes. I think they are starting to like him because they do play with him next to the fence. They run next to the fence and it keeps them fit. So, yeah, Diego, do it. Go, Diego, go. Go, go, go. I think that might be Coca-Cola. That's the leaves. These leaves, if you put it in water, it's like a tea. And the water goes dark. So when you get close, you can see that the water is still see-through. You can see through it. Ooh, he loves doing that. My computer never stay on the live. Only this channel it does it. Oh, Michelle, that's good. Yeah, Dainty is something else. You just have one person move in across from your house for 6 months and you've got 10 new pets. But it makes me think where they live now. Who gets the pets that she picks up? Where is she taking them? Or maybe now she takes care of them by herself. You never know. Hey, Diego's doing the crocodile. I just came out here now to cool down a bit, but it doesn't work. When you lift your arms up, when you're holding a phone like this, it takes a certain amount of energy, and that energy must be created by blood flowing through your veins, delivering nutrients to all the little, how can I call them, cells. And that all takes power that needs to be generated by your heart. So even if you're standing still and you think you're going to cool down, maybe you're not, because the air is a little warm. We were at 33 degrees today. That's Celsius. It's basically the warmest it gets here. It's very, very seldom that it will get warmer than that here. Look at him go. That's because there goes Enzo. Get him, Diego, get him. Dainty, get him. Oh, there he goes back. They're just playing a little. They ate. No, they didn't. I haven't fed them yet. I'll leave that for the live. So they are hungry. Guys, they're hungry like me. I did not eat yesterday. When I was done with all my work, it was dark already, and I thought, oh, I'm just sitting down now. I'm a little hungry, but I'm too tired to get up and go and eat. And guys, I didn't eat anything today either. I had a little bit of crisps just with the finger ends, and that's it. And yeah, I'm gonna eat today after the live. But I haven't had anything to eat. Can't believe it. That's why I always say I do drink a lot of Coca-Cola. It keeps me alive. I run on this stuff. Yeah, it's the same when you're pushing limits. You have to know what kind of limits can you push. Look at them. Come on, Diego. Go now. Enzo, I don't think he will get into the water. No, he's going to, but he's probably not going to want to make his front paws wet. He doesn't like that at all. It's just in case he needs to run all of a sudden, then he doesn't want to have wet front paws, because that's basically the steering system. Oh, he's gonna get him. He's gonna get him. Go, 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 go. Ah, Enzo chicken out. He wants him. He wants to take him down. Wants to prove a point, but he doesn't want to wet his paws. Okay, now you can go in. You're so close. Let's see what he does. He still runs like that. Did you guys see that video where I was in the pool and Enzo was doing this? There he goes. The first time that I swam and he ran, and that water was so cold, I remember it. He was still a little cub, but whenever he touched you with his teeth, you had blue marks. Can't believe how strong. There's such a big difference between the way they just take with their teeth. They really don't control that bite. They take it, and immediately your fingernail is blue. Not like a dog that would have some control. They get control later. This is going to be good. Come on, let's see. All of a sudden there's going to be waves in that pool. It's going to happen in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that stick needs to get out of the way first. There's nails in that thing, Enzo. Luckily it floats. Must get it out of there. Look at his ears, all pulled back. If that blanket just want to move, it's moving. It's gonna happen now, guys, any second. And what now? He wants him. He wants Diego not to see him. He's gonna bring a disguise. Look at him deliberately looking away. That's the way he wants to turn his back on Diego, to force Diego to jumping on him. Where's Diego's little face? Right there. Come on, boys. Do it. We want to come feed you. Yeah, they are shy. Oh, come on, guys. We don't have the whole life to stand here and wait for you to attack. Okay, it's go time. It's taking the plank with the nails away. Yeah, they ran it out of there. And they don't want to get up in the morning. I cannot go and fix stuff if they don't get up. Come on, do it now. Any second now. No, Diego is sleeping. No, they don't want to do it. Okay, here he comes. Let's give him 10 more seconds. There he goes. They're both doing the crocodile. Look at Enzo, guys. If he had to approach you in water, he's got a pretty good chance of you not seeing him. There he goes. Katas. We can't look at you now, Katas. We've got 2 tigers that we are watching. Here it is. Was that what you were waiting for now? Is that all? Are you guys hungry? Diego? Dainty is in the house. He's just quickly making sure the tigers know where to go. Let's go feed them. They are playing, but that type of playing can take hours. You know, guys, sometimes people tell me, yeah, just record the parts that's full of action. Yeah, you have to sit there and wait until the action happens. Let's see, let's see. Oh, there was something that happened there now, because there is foam in the pool and two tigers out of the pool. Let's get the food. Yeah, guys, all these sticks. There they go. Look at them arriving on the other side already. And then they ran right into that little cage, and here they come back walking already again. They're so quick. Now when a tiger chases you down, oh, the internet is upstairs. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get their food. Let's quickly get their food. I hope I don't lose signal. Let's hope, let's hope. Not that one. Here it is. Let's get back, let's get back. Whew. I'm not that far from the Wi-Fi. I mean, it's just higher than me now. Hey, come on, come on, come on. Is the picture okay, guys? Because the Wi-Fi is right there by Katas now. I forgot it there. Okay, you ready to catch, Enzo? Hey, come on. Here we go, here we go. There it goes. Ah, a little too high. Diego, you ready? Okay, so I've got a few chickens here for them. Woo! Three. Right under him. That's three. Got you, Diego. But the small ones today. I'm gonna throw this bigger one. Diego. It's the last in the fridge. Then I've got one fridge left with chicken, and I will be right on time to go fetch chicken again, probably next week sometime. I don't want to go too early. If I go too early, the chickens that passed away that day is too small. Then it's like these. They are really tiny. And if you go too late, there's nothing. So you have to be right on time. If you're right on time, you've got other problems to think of. Like when you get a huge chicken that just came from the trailer and they throw it onto your truck, it's still 36 degrees. You have to get it cooled down. You can't pack them in a freezer. All of them, stack them together. The next morning, those chickens are going to open up your fridge door. Believe me, guys. So I was thinking, since I'm doing it alone this time, I'm going to first put some bottles with water in the fridge, get those bottles frozen, and then at least we've got that heat energy. It's cold energy, but we call it heat energy, that is available to be exchanged with the heat in the chickens. But then maybe I should use water. And the problem with that is when it ices up, you can't get them loose. It's a solid block of chicken. Guys, there's no way you break a chicken out of a solid block of ice. So that's a big problem. But I will probably have to, as I stop here, don't worry, I'm not there to eat your chicken. Believe me, that's the last thing on my mind. Doesn't matter how hungry I am. I think I should just experiment a little with that, using cold water, the water that we get straight from our municipality is reasonably cold, and just rinse the chickens on the truck for half an hour, get that heat exchanged, and it's going to be messy. Okay, I'll go away, let you can, so you can eat. You better eat. Enzo is eating all his, and then I will, as they're cold, I should have a towel, and I'm gonna dry them. They don't need to be dry all the way. I mean, most of the water will go to the bottom in any way, but just to break that 36 degrees. If you can break it down to about 18 or 19 degrees, your fridge will do the rest. Because guys, if that fridge runs full taps, it takes 2 weeks to get it frozen. Now I've got a little trick that I will pull again. I'll go to the inverter. On the inverter you can select the voltage. Now we use 220 volt standard here in South Africa, so everything is built around 220 volts. All our machines, or all the utensils. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to crank it up to 240 volts. So that's a little bit extra. And then the fridges will work a little harder. And that's what's nice about having a solar system. You can actually do things like that and do certain modifications. And if you have studied heat like I have, I did do a subject called power machines that is all about heat. where it goes, how to let it last, how much energy it takes to change the temperature of a liter of water, all those things. So I know a few tricks that I'm gonna apply. See, you do learn stuff that you can use on YouTube in college. But that's 35 years ago. But it works. Yeah, Ryan, I was going to become an engineer, but I left school early. I was 14 and I left school and I started the next year in college. And we have a certain, well, a grade, they call it the N1, N2 and N3. So you do that in 10 weeks, 10 weeks, 10 weeks. So I did my N1, my N2 and my N3. And then I was qualified the same as if you finished school and you come to the college, you have to do N3 again. So I took a shortcut. And when my friends that left standard 8, they didn't finish school, came to the college, I already went to N4. And they had to start at N1. So I think I made the right choice. I started off with a bang. And I'm very glad I did, because guys, everything that I can use now is things that I managed to get because I was first. You know, like a YouTube channel. I was one of the very first to have a YouTube channel, especially in South Africa. Here in South Africa, I don't think I was the first guy in South Africa to have a YouTube channel. But I noticed that, hey, what is this YouTube that's written under every video? I remember when it became a thing. And I started my YouTube channel not having the tigers. I took a flight with my first solo flight with a helicopter, that's on there. And I drove through the mall with my Lamborghini, that's on there. And then I got Enzo and my life changed. But my plans were, we have a few Afrikaans sitcoms in South Africa. We used to have. We don't have anymore. It was removed. The new government they didn't like our language being on TV anymore. They wanted it off. Even up till today, they just cancelled a 27-year going show. They cancelled it. That was the last one. And they asked him, why did you? And they say, but the people didn't come to watch. So I guess if the people are not watching anymore, then they don't need to take out their TV licenses anymore. Oh, I should have become a lawyer, I knew it. But in any case, if he admitted that people are not showing up to watch the show, then he's got not a foot to stand on when it's presented to a judge that people don't need to pay their TV license because they're not watching. Yeah, you must be careful how you answer questions in South Africa. There's always someone listening. But I was going to have a little sitcom like that. And we had two. The one was called Orkney Snorkney. That means Orkney is a town in a mining town in South Africa. And it means Orkney doesn't snore. But because it rhymes, it's Orkney Snorkney. That's Orkney does not snore. And then the same guy went and he made another sitcom like that called Vetkoek Paleis. That means, well, fat cake palace. And a fat cake is just the dough into the oil and you make those, we call it vetkoeken, fat cakes. I don't know if there's a special name for it in English. French should have its own name. And he continued with that, and that was nice. We as children really enjoyed it. And then when I noticed the way we worked during the day, we were 10 people working inside my house, guys. Hair extensions, synthetic lawn, PVC ceilings, all kinds of products. Yes, e-commerce. I was probably one of the first with that, but we had to get it. I had to do it with my money, and that's difficult. That's difficult, guys. You have to do one product at a time. That's why when I hear Elon talk about his budget that he had to do things, I just laugh and I say, oh, I'm doing way to picking up that stuff. I think how life is in South Africa. Guys, you've got no buttons to push. You can go to no one for help. You're on your own. And I was going to make a TV show, half an hour, about us working and all the snags and things that happen right here in this very room. This is where everything will take place. This house is built to be a studio. That is what it is. Up to the offices upstairs, where all the stuff was, where we have to pack the packages because they have to be at the post office 2 o'clock. Where the people's hair was being installed, that was in the kitchen. That is like a salon, and we had it all figured out. And I don't know why I never went through with it. I think YouTube made it easier to make just a 10-minute video. But this was not going to be informative. This was only going to be, don't worry, it's just the doggy. It was just going to be entertainment. And I thought I could pull it off. I remember when I got audited, the lady, because yes, guys, you get audited in South Africa. The only department that was running full steam ahead was the tax department. They closed down so many businesses. When I was done being audited, I asked the lady, can you recommend someone to me that can do our books, our bookkeeping and stuff? And she said, no, Mr. Jamison, I cannot. Because I wanted someone honest. She just shook her head. She told me, Mr. Jamison, you are the most honest man I have ever met in my life. That's what she said to me. And I owed them a lot of money, mistakes that I didn't make. And that's when I realized no business can work in South Africa. It cannot be done. Forget about it. Get it out of your system. Guys, I cried like a little girl that night. Not because of the audit and the money I owe them, but because I knew that even if I do everything perfect by the best of my abilities and I make money, I was not going to see a cent of it. It was all going to go taxes. Guys, I had 17 companies. and I decided to close each and every one down. I just because it was just getting me deeper and deeper and deeper into problems. Not that it's not making money, but when they come around and they audit you, they've got special things that they watch and check, and they get you for it. And if they just give you a fine, they close businesses. That's what they did. And that's what they did here in South Africa. That's why South Africa is where it is now. All the companies are closing down. There's no more economy. We walked in a mall today. There's at all, anywhere you look, you'll see 3 people. That's it. Those are places that was packed with people. Yeah, it's not capitalism, Jen. No, it's not. You see, they are giving a grant to everybody, and there's a lot of people on grants. I can understand that some people need to be on a grant, but this is a whole system, and I figured it out how it works. It is interest related. As soon as you have high interest rates, your whole system are going capitalism. Are going for pointing straight at communism, because immediately there's more money to be made in interest than in a company that manufactures something. So those companies get closed down. The guy with the money makes more money out of the interest, and the people that used to have a job do not have, and is now forced to seek to drop. First of all, they drop their whole, what can I call it, their self-esteem, everything just drops to the floor. People start living in tents. Their standard drops completely, and the interest rate goes up and it drops further. This country was killed by interest rates, because interest rates were better looking profit wise than having a business that manufactures and feeds 10 families. You know, these things you don't learn in university. You learn these things in real life. You know, I see people walking. There they walk. I see they've got children. Where are they walking to? To the shops? Do they have a house to walk to? Or do they just do that all the time and sleep wherever they find a spot? Guys, it's ugly now here in South Africa. And all the people with the money, they hold on to it like it's never gonna lose value. And it is. It's losing value by the day. We'll see how it's going to end. It's scary. Yes, Kathleen Warner, I did get your donation. Thank you very much. Guys, I can see with my 2 days without food, I can see that my eyesight has dropped. The quality of my eyesight has dropped a little bit. I have to actually hold the phone in a certain way to read everything well. Not that far, but I can see there is a difference. So I better eat. But thank you so much, Kathleen. I saw it there and I thought, oh, I must remember, I must make a list. And I'm the worst at making a list. But I'm so happy that you guys are supporting me. Um, if there was anything else that I could do to make money, I would do it. But I know, as an old Afrikaans speaking South African, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. YouTube came to me just at the right time, and I could live with it. It was an opportunity for me to just, and guys, my first 1,000 videos, I didn't speak. I was too shy. I was a shy person. I had to let it go. I had to just say, well, that's it. I'm gonna have to speak, or I don't know what. And I was forced. But otherwise, I don't know what I would have done. It's all gangs. You know who I saw a lot in the clouds today, guys? I was actually very sad when I saw it. Every now and then I see him. Oh, I think I see him again. You remember just in the beginning when President Trump got elected, there was a gorilla, and a little child fell in by that gorilla, and the gorilla held his hand. He had him there, and I decided, look at it, it's everywhere. There it is again. There's the kid, there's the gorilla. There's the gorilla, there goes the kid. I see it the whole day as I was driving. I see it all the time. At some point, it was so detailed. Look, there comes the two arms of the gorilla out. His arms are coming out again. On the very top. And I keep seeing that image, and then they shot him. It wasn't necessary to shoot him. Look at him being shot. There it is, in the middle of the picture. And today, the whole day, everywhere I look, I saw him. It's as if he is, well, talking to me, as if he knows about me. Hey kitty cat, get out of there. Guys, that plant grew so quick. Remember that tree, that it blocked the drainage hole, and I had to remove it, and I planted it in the field. So it's planted in the field. It will be growing, because it was starting to die. Don't fall in there, that's water. And these cats are starting to climb out and run around and come back. But the black mama cat, she gets out and she doesn't like coming back. So I have to chase her back every night. I have so much things that hey, we're gonna be able to watch the sun go down tonight. Remember when we used to do that on the lives? Look there, guys, how much sun am I getting now? Nothing needs to be upright. I just went there and I thought, I'm too late, I'm not gonna make it, I better start the live. And then I started the live, and there's something burning, but don't be alarmed, that's just Plastic City. Guys, now those people are breathing that air. The sunlight at least heats up the air, and that pushes the air up higher. But when that sunlight is done, you're not going to see that smoke up in the sky. It's going to come straight down. That's where I planted it. There's it planted. Hey, guinea pigs, don't eat my tree. They're eating all the grass here. Look how short they're keeping it. So yeah, we're working on everything all of the time. Sun gently going down, and it's pushing out a lot of kilowatts, that sun, guys. If we could just interlink our cables right through around the earth, we can connect our solar, and we can have energy 24 hours a day just from solar. We just have to work together. Each country needs to lead its wires to the other country, and we can connect up there, and you can take out whatever you are pushing in. It'll be free. But then it probably won't be regulated, and they will shut it down. Now that place is burning. That's when you make a fire that is cold. A cold fire burns like that. A hot fire, even the smoke burns. There's nothing left. It's a company here in South Africa. They used to make the catalytic converters that are being stolen so much all over the world. Out of the Priuses, you find every now and then someone takes a hacksaw, cuts the catalytic converter from the car, and it's gone. And it's expensive. Of course, there's platinum in. Now, the company Impala Platinum is right over here. And the company in Germiston is called... what are they called? Jack is on the roof again. But in any case, they make those catalytic converters. And then one day they were running 3 sets of lanes. And then they were building 11 sets of lanes. And now they've closed down. Just another company that said we had enough, we're closing down. Johnson Matthey. I believe it's an English company. I know there is Johnson Matthey all over the world. I guess they're making them in Macedonia now, building those catalytic converters. I know a lot of stuff. I've spoken to many people in high positions with very... Guys, we had... Let me tell you this that I heard the other day. This is a bad one, but it happened in the 80s, around about 1981. So, one little boy went to school, and he started talking about all the nuclear weapons that South Africa has. And the teacher calls him and said, what are you talking about? And he said, no, we are fully loaded. We've got all these nukes and stuff. He says, where do your dad works? No, he's in the army. He's here in the... They stopped that, put that little boy a plaster on his mouth. You're not talking anything. Guys, they go, they arrest that man at work. Sir, you talked out to your family about our stuff that we have here, in South Africa, there was, guys, there was big problems. Big problems. Because they were keeping it such a secret that we had nuclear weapons. Nobody knew. We didn't know. I only found that out 40 years later that this happened. They told that guy, everyone that you spoke to, you get them here within 10 minutes. There's going to be big problems. They didn't know if they were going to go into solitary confinement for 10 years, maybe, whatever, just for speaking about it. And once something like that gets out, people start talking. Because remember, the Russians, nobody was supposed to know that we had, even the Americans, we didn't want to have anyone knowing that we had that. We did not know that we had that. And they, in school, it comes out of the little kid's mouth. So they fetched the guy, his wife, all the children that he spoke to, and they told them, if you ever say one word about this, we're going to kill you. We're just going to kill you. We're going to put you in something, and we're going to kill you. You don't talk about this ever again. Your lips are sealed. And we've got mics and stuff all around, and we've got people listening. So, and if anyone talks about it, come and tell us. We're going to give you a reward. So no one talked about it for about 30 years. Until that day when they stood up in Parliament and said, excuse me, we've got some nuclear missiles that we want to hand in for dismantling. Where should we go? But you know, the stories are kids. So the guy went home and he was talking, yeah, we got these missiles, and then and the kids were listening, and they were, this is fascinating, and they were going to go and tell everyone at school. The kids are so honest. It was a funny story. Look at the little peacocks there. Yeah. Here's the other one. But South Africa was a very different place from what it is now. Pokey trying to walk over those. Come on, Pokey, you can do it. You can walk through that tree. So, guys, we're just living here. We're people trying to live. That's it. Everybody just made the wrong choices. They were greedy. And I hope that people can look at South Africa, see where the mistakes were made, and don't let that happen in your country. Because you lose 30 years, maybe more, and you lose many people. So it's important. This was a lesson for me, a 40-year lesson that I have lived. And what I know now is the results. It's not everybody that gets that gets that opportunity, but we'll see how it's going to go. In the meantime, you guys are supporting me and these animals, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. But yeah. Ah, Diego. Are you also saying thank you? Guys, he said thank you. Yeah, I'll fix those things soon, as soon as you guys are up in the morning. Alright guys, it's been an hour. Let me say my goodbyes. I'll see you guys pretty soon. I'll probably be back on Saturday, but I'll make a video or two in the meanwhile. It doesn't really help. I made about 21 videos for February and my views went down. So I guess it's not working yet to get my views up. I should make less videos. But I'll do whatever I can do. But thank you very much for all the help. You guys are really helping me out. Okay, I'll see you guys pretty soon. Cheers, and like always, have a great day. Bye.